Hey everybody, Dr. Brett Scher, lowcarbcardiologist.com with Boundless Health. Wanted to make a quick video because I was working with a client the other day and they really wanted to help their core because they were having back injuries and hip injuries and they had a very weak core. So the first question they asked was, how much of my exercise routine should I dedicate to my core, and what's your favorite core regimen? So first of all, I had to laugh at the question a little bit because my answer is, well, my favorite core exercise is every exercise, and how much should you dedicate your core is every exercise. And they were all confused, but let me explain because I think it makes so much sense and it's so important. What does our core do? Our core, if you're talking about sort of our abs and our even our lower thorax and our glutes, it's there to support us during every exercise we do. And not just exercise, in our everyday life. Picking up our kids, picking up the groceries, rotating, lifting, doing physical work. Our core is there to help stabilize us and strengthen us. Riding a bike, if you tighten up your core, you take the pressure off your back. I mean, it does so much for us that I really hate thinking about it in isolation. You know, doing dead bugs, doing planks, doing sit-ups, whatever you want to do. Sure, that works your core, but you want to work it in a much more functional way so that you learn to use it in everyday activities. So you're using it when you're supposed to be using it to help your health and help your performance. So let's do a couple quick examples. Okay, one is bicep curl, right? So you could kind of hunch over and do your bicep curl and you're working your bicep. Or you stand tall, you get your head to the ceiling, you get your shoulder blades back, and you tilt that pelvis underneath so you're engaging your core. All of a sudden, it's not just a bicep curl, but it's a core exercise because you breathe out and you engage your core as you're lifting up. One, you'll find you can lift heavier weights because now all of a sudden you've got the added benefit of your core. And two, you find you're strengthening your core. So people think of that as a bicep exercise, but it's really a core. If you really want to challenge it, stand on one foot. I'll help you see my feet here. Okay. You stand on one foot. Now you've created some imbalance. So now you're stressing your core even more, especially on this side. And you can do like a curl to press the whole time, really focusing on that core. So this isn't a bicep exercise. This isn't a deltoid exercise. This is a whole body exercise right here, really working that core. So that's key. Every exercise you do. Another example, something as simple as shoulder shrugs, right? Just something like that. Well, yeah, that can work your shoulder. But again, head tall, shoulder blades back, tilt that pelvis underneath and breathe out and contract the core. All of a sudden, it's a lot easier and you're working your core with every exercise you do. Legs, equally as important, right? Squats, deadlifts, those are so important for strength, for power, and for health, but they're also core exercises. So if you're doing a squat here, right, you never want to do that. That's going to just kill your back and your knees. What you want to do is you sit back and you squeeze your core. I'm squeezing my core the whole way down, squeezing. Whew. All right, so I can feel that and I'm engaging it. And that's when I want it to be engaged, right? I want it to be engaged with a complex motion that I'm doing to help me out. So, catch my breath here for a second. So that's a long-winded way of saying, what's my favorite core exercise? Every exercise you're doing, no matter what it is, think about engaging your core and strengthening your core and stabilizing you. How many core exercises should you do? Same answer, all of them. Now, if you still want to do dead bugs and planks or sit-ups or whatever to specifically engage your core, that's fine because it's good to keep strengthening it. But don't forget, every exercise you do is a core exercise, all right? And that's what you get from a cardiologist who's also a certified personal trainer. So hopefully that was helpful. You want to find more, check us out at lowcarbcardiologist.com. Hope you have a great, happy, healthy day. Talk to you later.